Yes, you read that right. Hey guys, welcome back to the Jack Does Dads channel, where I'm probably going to get kicked off the platform soon. But that's okay, because later in the video I will have like a YouTube alternative where you can find me. So, about a week or two ago, YouTube announced that they were going to be doing an AI age verification thing, and I was like, that seems a little like, how would that even work? So apparently the way it works is by checking your history, like your watches. Why is my camera doing that? Holy crap. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. You don't even need to see this. Anyway, so the way it works is by looking at your watch history or your upload history and seeing like, oh, I don't know. Is this guy over 18? I don't know. He seems like he could be a pretty kid-friendly creator. Like, doesn't seem like his videos would need to be age restricted. So, based off of that, it's going to assume that not I, but my channel as a whole is under 18, or like the me that is in my channel. So like, I use an alt account for like watching a lot of videos, right? So that's an entirely different account. I don't think that one's in danger because I feel like I watch a lot of Markiplier videos, a lot of like Boffy videos, Code Bullet videos. They're not really that kid friendly. They all curse a lot. And so I don't think that one is in danger, but this one, where I have literally not watched anything that could be age restricted, like as of the recording of this video, it is the day before they roll out their AI age verification. And so what I'm worried about is that they're going to look at my channel and they're going to be like, this guy, he's pretty kid friendly. I'd say he's a kid as well. And I wouldn't have as much of a problem with that because like, you know, they say it's for the kids. But you know, kids make money too. Okay? So what I never understood about the advanced feature eligibility was that you literally have to like show them your ID or give them video verification or something that reveals sensitive information to prove that you're an adult. And see, that's what I never understood about that, because 16-year-olds can get jobs too. Like, seriously, why wouldn't they just make it 6? Because the legal age in my state is 14. The legal age to work in my state is 14, and that's just a year above 13, which is YouTube's, like 13 to 17 is like, you know, 13 is just above YouTube Kids age. And I can see why. I mean, YouTube Kids is like good-ish, not really. They have some pretty crap content, but you know, YouTube itself, like the adult YouTube, I don't understand why they would just why. And also at the same time, like, the monetization is my biggest my biggest concern and fear at the same time. That's why I said concern, or tried to say concern, but then failed and then said gibber. Anyway, another concern of mine is that I plan on starting a podcast with a friend of mine soon. And what I learned is that without advanced feature eligibility, you cannot post podcast episodes on YouTube. Let that sink in. Not only are you not going to be making money at all from your videos, you can't upload podcast episodes at all. Literally at all. And I get that that's not that limiting, but you know, you also get restricted on the amount of videos that you can upload daily. You lose the ability to pin comments. You lose the ability to pin comments. What? You know how you click on the 3 dots on a comment? Like, say for example, I wanted to, I don't know, pin this comment to the top of the list that said, "Hey, your video's great. I subscribe to you," or something like that. I can't do that. Because apparently that's something that only adults are allowed to do. And that's kind of one of the biggest reasons I'm mad about this. It's because it limits your YouTube usability so much that it's like, what's the point in even being on YouTube anymore? Like, I, as a channel, as a very small channel, in fact, am extremely ticked about this, because if I'm marked as under 18 and I don't want to give up my ID, I can't get monetized on YouTube. I just can't. It's not possible for me to get monetized on YouTube without showing them my ID, assuming that I get marked as under 18. I don't want to show flipping Google my ID, and they already have all my information anyway, but that's not the point. The point is they're literally censoring creators as creators unless you show Google your ID, which is like, it's criminal. It's literally criminal. And I was reading up on this. It turns out this was a government thing, which, like, I'm very surprised that this was introduced. Like, the COPPA Act was already bad enough, okay? The COPPA Act was one of the worst things to ever happen to online videos. Aside from, the AI slop. But, I don't count that because that's like a given. It's a given. But I'm just stating a fact. It's criminal, it's not right, it's extremely immoral. And I highly doubt that I'm going to be on YouTube much longer. So, after 8.5 minutes of explaining and ranting about why I hate YouTube and why what YouTube is doing is wrong, which I'm sure you already knew, I'm sure you're already fully aware that YouTube is using robots to literally control humans. Like, robots are actively taking over humans as I speak. Not as we speak, because you don't speak when you watch videos, unless you're a weirdo. If you do, I'm sorry. You're not a weirdo. But you are. Anyway. So I forget what it's called, but I will leave a link in the description of this video to my channel on a different platform that is basically YouTube, but better. And so, I mean, it was a good run. I'm glad I got my first subscriber before everything kind of went downhill. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate the support. But, it's kind of my luck. Like, just things start looking just a tiny bit up, and then they start just going. I'm probably going to have to fix that in the audio. That raspberry probably hurt your ears. Anyway, I didn't mean for this video to be this long. I just wanted to tell you, link in the description for my channel on a different platform. And even if I don't get marked as, like, under 18, I'm still going to be using that. And I'm still absolutely going to be using that platform. Because I'm so sick and tired of YouTube's BS. just Google, seriously. Screw off. Like, we don't need this much control. Because I remember when I think it was Jacksepticeye that was like, yeah, we can curse again. We don't have to bleep our curses. Hooray. And then they come out with this garbage. I don't know. I'm probably just an old man yelling at a cloud. But, like I've re-explained for no reason for like twice already, I'll put a link in the description to my platform, and hopefully I can do an actual outro this time rather than just ranting about something else that's bothering me lately. So, I'm sure you're wondering, why do I get a video on a Tuesday or Wednesday, anytime before Thursday, because Thursday is when I normally upload videos. Well, that's because I wanted to tell you about this before my channel got marked and I lost access to advanced features. So, without any further rants or explanation or semantics of any kind, thank you so much for watching. Remember to go to that link in the description that I've reiterated the point of several times, and like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if that even matters anymore, and well, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.